Alright guys, it's Miss Cheyenne here, and I'm just going to do a short little lesson with you all on place value with whole numbers and place value with decimals. It's been forever since you've actually been in school, so it's probably been a long time since you've thought about place value. So just for a second, I want you to look at these blocks and think about something that you might remember from place value. All right, so you probably thought that it goes ones, tens, hundreds, thousands, and so on. And you were absolutely correct. So it would take how many ones to make 110? Yeah, it would take 10 ones. How many tens would it take to make 100? 10. Very good. So you can see that relationship with the blocks is a times 10 relationship. So I'm going to show you this, our place value chart. Goodness, fell over the chair. And we're going ones times 10 to tens. Tens times 10 to 100s. 100s times 10 to thousands, and so on. So that relationship increases by multiplying by 10. Very good. And we can do something real quick just to, get your brain rolling before we get into the important stuff with our decimal place value. We have 1,000. Let's make that 300. And then we're going to put some ones. All right. So, we know that we have 1,000, 300s, 9 tens, and 7 ones. So, we have 1,000, 300, 9 tens, and 7 ones. So that number would be 1,397. All right, I think you all are pretty good on that part of place value. So let's talk about some decimals. All right, we know that on the left side of the place value chart, it goes ones, tens, hundreds, thousands, 10,000s, 100,000s, millions, 10 millions. Okay, but we know it increases, so what do you think happened on the right side? That's right. You're going to get smaller on the right side. We start at tenths. We don't start at ones, so we go from tenths, hundreds, thousands, 10,000s, 100,000s, and millions. Notice the THS on the end there, and these up here don't have it. That's because here you go by tenths, not tens. Over here you go by tenths. That means you, instead of multiplying by 10 like you do on the left side, you divide by 10 on the right side, and the number gets, you think it's bigger or smaller? That's right, it gets smaller. Alrighty, so let's think about place values after the decimal point. So I have some little dots right here. They're called place value discs. Alright, so 0.1, which is a tenth. 0.1 is a tenth. 0.01 is a hundredth. 0.001 is a thousandth. Can you all say that? Thousandths. Very good. Okay, so we know, as I've already said, we get smaller when we go to to the right of the decimal point. So that's why it's a tenth. Let's do a number real quick. Let's just do a number. Just like we did with the blocks, but we're going to add a decimal point this time. Alright, we're going to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 tens. So tens, is that on the left or right side of the decimal? Very good. It's on the left side. And I have 3 ones. 1, 2, 3. Which is also on the left side of the decimal. Alright. So I said I had 6 tens and 3 ones. So that number is 63. So we know we have 63. We're working with 63. All right, so let's look at our tenths. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 tenths. Alrighty, and then our hundredths. We don't have very many. 4. And we only have 2 thousandths. Alrighty. So, does anyone think they can say this number? If you can, just say it to your laptop or your Chromebook or whatever you are listening to me on. Alrighty, this number is 63 and 742 thousandths. Alrighty, guys. So, now we've done a problem with our disc. I have a worksheet for you all to do. It's on Google Classroom. You're going to answer 2 questions for me. One is a fill in the blank, and one I took a picture of some disc, and you're going to have to tell me what number you think that is. So the main thing I want you to take away from this is that when you go to the left of the decimal point, it moves to the tens place, which means you multiply by 10. That's to the left. When you go to the right of the decimal, it's to the tenths place. You move to the 10th place. So you divide by 10. Alrighty, guys. Thanks for listening to me, and I will talk to y'all soon.